We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the 49ers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his...
And we're in the same conference this year.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So the App State Mountaineers offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show
66.
up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get into the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Cutler. Sends it downfield. Got it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown.
Cutler. I didn't want Cutler starting. I wanted your boy starting. I even changed it on the depth chart.
First score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry match.
What the shit? I mean, it's nice you threw a touchdown, but yeah, I wanted Wolf starting. What is this bullshit? Sorry, Cutler. I threw a touchdown pass. You've been demoted to third string. Sorry.
And doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd?
That sucks.
Get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Charlotte's offense will take the field for the first time. And here comes for the first
Boy,
time.
did you have a game? I just saw you said R2A.
It seems like quarterbacks mature
but I didn't
quicker these days. place,
I
and
didn't
they're
see
ready
you had
to
a
grab
game.
the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling.
Did you notice the difference with the sliders and everything?
All the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him. That's a lot to ask for a freshman.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The 49ers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
I don't wish there was a way I could get
Appalachian State regains possession in the Mountaineer offense.
Southern off my schedule.
Already a solid
They were both
start to
rivalry
this. Now
games from
back
when
to
I
work
moved
with
from the
this
WAC,
7-0
or
lead.
MAC, whatever it was. And I
Wide
can't get
receiver
rid of
comes
them.
in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got his man downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Wolf's in now.
Motion from the wide
Yeah, that should
receiver.
have been picked.
From the gun, the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Let's talk about App State. It doesn't matter what time of season it is. A top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dropping back, it's Wolf. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be
accounting
for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
That's caught. It's Benson. And that
What's
defense
nonsense?
Pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Be checked out. The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof.
Same thing
and
happened to them, too. I think they one right through the guy's hands.
Caught near the sticks. It's Gilmore. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run in there in the red zone at the 19.
I don't know, actually. I didn't look.
Can play this 2nd down
You really know.
ways with just a
I don't
few
remember
yards
seeing
to
it.
go. Gets it out
Murder him.
quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll do it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting it
Wes,
hit on
Jose,
him
and
to
Mike.
affect his
Okay.
accuracy, because if they didn't
I haven't
get
played
the
Mike
pressure,
since.
that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open. open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
Looking to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Makes the grab, it's Shields. Turning it on! Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fired. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. At the 45 on his way. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Trying play action. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offense.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Gilmore. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Third down play from the gun. Fires on the move. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run play action. He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The 49ers will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Wolf. He's going to run it. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him at the 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
And that is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And the 49ers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play.